Last time on What If Sonic, Chaos 6 was devastated by Sonic and Knuckles, whilst the egg carrier crashed. Afterwards, Eggman had a fight with Mighty and Ray, whilst Miles kept Sonic distracted in Final Egg, only for their fight to turn emotional, leading to the duo having a long, deep talk. Now, Miles is unsure where his loyalties lie, as Eggman contacts him, telling the Fox Chaos has attacked him. Miles stands, unnerved at the message he had gotten, with Sonic turning around shocked.
What the heck was that about?
The doctor was attacked by Chaos. I knew he shouldn't have trusted an organic, but did he listen to me? No.
This sounds like trouble. Where's the doc at?
His communicator said Angel Island.
Knuckles might have been caught in the crossfire too then. The emeralds could be in danger since he had 6 of them.
You gave them all to him? Idiot.
No time for worrying. It's time we run.
Wait! Unlike you, I don't have the speed capable of running across a city in a minute.
Why not use one of your eggmobiles?
From the looks of it, our fight destroyed most of them. It'll take me hours to get another up and running.
Don't give me that look. You're the one who decided to crash into me after all.
Whatever. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I can't get to the doctor without transport.
Why not use your tails as a propeller or something?
Miles is taken aback by this suggestion. Was Sonic making fun of him? No. Could he actually think his 2 tails, the things that led him to where he was, could be used for something good?
Are you stupid? That's scientifically impossible. Even then, these tails are worthless.
Never know till you try. Come on, let's see if you can keep up.
Sonic runs off at a leisurely pace, with Miles annoyed and frustrated at the impatience. Oh well, least he could do is try and spin his tails. Miles gets a running start and begins trying to spin his 2 tails. It feels weird at first. This couldn't work. Yet, when he sees Sonic in front of him, all he wants to do is catch up, visualize a goalpost almost. And when he gets there, he can show off to this buffoon. Before he knows it, Miles is actually flying, keeping up with Sonic even.
There you go. Now, let's see if you can keep up when I actually try.
Shut up and run. We've got places to be.
Sonic gives a thumbs up as he dashes off. Miles, not too far behind. Soon enough, the two arrive at Angel Island and get to the Emerald Altar, where both Knuckles and Eggman are knocked out to the ground, heavily injured.
Knuckles! And Eggman! What happened here?
Doctor!
Eggman was lying on my doorstep and then Chaos appeared and took my emeralds. That thing is still alive.
I knew it!
Doctor, are you alright?
I'm fine. That beast isn't gonna get away with this!
Eggman runs up and boards his Eggmobile.
That monster is fearsome. If he gets the final emerald, who knows what'll happen.
No need to explain. I got it.
Doctor, wait up! Where are you going?
I'm going to retaliate against that creature. Unless you want to be monster food, I suggest you join me.
Eggman flies off as Miles looks on, feeling conflicted.
What? You're not gonna join him? You two started this mess.
I know, but I saw the murals. That monster is unstoppable. So, I'm countering it here and now. The doctor's counterattack will be too little too late. We gotta find that last emerald now. And I'm willing to bet your little gang of pals has it. They took it from me last I remember. Suddenly, Miles is cut off as a red orb circles around he and Sonic, sending them to a place long forgotten. Ancient ruins surround them, as a group of echidnas are stationed in front of an altar.
This place, it looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
This place again?
You had a vision too?
Yeah, I saw this place on the egg carrier. I guess I wasn't going crazy after all.
The two witness a dispute between an orange echidna girl, siding with Many Chow, and an army of echidnas as they argue amongst themselves. Suddenly, the echidna army pushes the girl aside and massacres the Many Chow behind her as bloodshed unfolds. From the horizon, a watery beast appears that wipes out the echidnas one by one. Sonic and Miles quickly run to the girl for help.
I saw you here before. What's going on?
Hey, are you alright?
Think so. Oh my gosh!
The girl quickly gets up and witnesses the wiping out of her people. With a sorrowful look on her face, she runs to the Master Emerald and chants a strange prayer. Both Sonic and Miles are awestruck by the devastation, and once the prayer is complete, the Master Emerald glows a light that consumes everything. As suddenly, both Sonic and Miles awake back on Angel Island, feeling lightheaded.
That wasn't just me, right?
Nope, I lost myself for a sec.
Where'd that echidna go?
Knuckles had seemingly left whilst the two were in their trance.
I don't know, but we can't afford to look. We've got no time to lose. Come on!
Sonic speeds off, grabbing Miles' arm and dragging him the fast he can.
Lay off! What do you think you're doing?
Making sure you can keep up. We gotta get there as fast as we can.
Meanwhile, in Station Square, Mighty and Ray are basking in the new sunny day, happy that all this trouble is presumably over. Mighty, holding the last Chaos Emerald.
Where do you think Sonic is?
Who knows? That hog is a mystery.
I'll bet he's sleeping under a tree after destroying Eggman's base.
As the two continue to talk, a sewer drain suddenly flies up as Chaos appears, surprise attacking the duo of heroes, catching Mighty off guard and making him drop his emerald.
It's you! Why don't you just give it up already, you wuss?
Chaos's eyes lock onto the emerald, and Mighty notices as both of them go in for it. Being just an inch faster, Chaos swipes the emerald and turns to the two, revealing the other 6, and glowing with a flash of light. Mighty and Ray both feel an impending sense of dread as they begin evacuating people from the area. They know whatever happens now won't be good. Sonic and Miles are boosting forward as they reach the Mystic Ruins train station, only to see a huge light emit from the distance.
We're too late!
Oh no.
The two rush off, knowing destruction is imminent. Within the city, as a veil of uneasiness befalls it, water begins flooding the sewers beneath as they head into every pipe, every drain, every faucet, and it bursts. People scream and run as sewer drains overflow. Roads are torn apart, buildings are consumed with water as a mighty hurricane destroys the city in mere minutes. A wasteland of water and rubble, many people lost in the flooding, and the rest forced to take shelter on the highest of roofs. Sonic and Miles arrive in the city just after the carnage has begun.
It's worse than I thought. Those dreams really were real.
They were. Sonic, short of conversation, zooms off, helping everyone in his tracks, making sure nobody is left behind in this flood. Miles looks on, hesitant to help at first. He wished to help destroy the city with Eggman after all. After thinking, he decides to simply trek on forward towards perfect chaos. But he also swallows his pride and begins rescuing civilians on the way, taking advantage of his flight and robotic limbs, but not going out of his way to directly and actively help either. Just the bare minimum of help. In fact, everyone else is here to help. Knuckles, Mighty, Ray, and even Big, who had seen all the commotion from afar, came to help. Once they're sure most of the people are safe, the group of 6 meets in the middle. As they do this, Perfect Chaos launches the 7 Chaos Emeralds from its body, 1 landing in front of our heroes, all the color removed from it. Before any words can be said, something that looks like the egg carrier cuts through the storm-filled clouds as Eggman's voice screeches into the sky.
I gave you everything, and this is how you repay me? This egg carrier 2 was made because something like this could happen. You've defied your master, you stupid beast, and now you will pay!
Did he build a second egg carrier?
Figures. The group watches as this massive battleship launches an ice beam at Perfect Chaos, freezing the beast in place.
The Doctor did it! Looks like Chaos was no match for the Eggman Empire. Never underestimate the power of smarts.
Just as Miles gloats, Perfect Chaos frees himself from the ice and launches a powerful mouth beam at the ship, causing it to plummet, and Eggman to be launched away.
Never mind.
I've had enough. Who does this guy think he is anyways?
Sonic runs off, ready to fight the monster, no matter how outmatched he is.
Are you stupid? Come back here!
No use in telling him what to do. He won't listen.
Who am I kidding? If Robotnik couldn't beat him, then how the hell are we gonna stand a chance? We have to do something! This guy could destroy the world! This city won't be the last.
All this pain and suffering makes me and Froggy sad. Nobody deserves to be hurt like this.
History really does repeat itself. I failed my duty, I failed my people, I failed everyone, and now the world will pay the price.
It's not your fault, Knuckles. Eggman was the one who released Chaos.
Mighty, who had previously been in a silent rage, finally chimes up.
That's right! This is Eggman's fault!
Mighty then turns to Miles, who was trying to survey the situation.
Are you happy, kid? This is exactly what your boss wanted after all. Because of you, dozens of lives were lost.
Shut up! We didn't want this!
Miles can't say anything to this, caught for a loop.
There's no use in berating him, Mighty. It won't change a thing.
Miles steps back, feeling rather ticked off at being blamed for all of this. It was so much simpler when he didn't have to care. Just then, the group witnesses Sonic being swatted by Chaos's limbs and flung back to the rubble. Sonic gets up, hurt, but more motivated than ever.
I can't get many hits on this guy, but I'm not stopping.
Do you have a death wish? You can't beat that thing.
Sonic ignores Miles' statement and runs off, attempting again to do any sort of damage to that fearsome beast. The group is just distraught. After airing their grievances, all that's left is a sense of powerlessness. Feeling responsible for the sins of his heritage, Knuckles chimes up, wanting to find some kind of solution.
I'm not backing down. There has to be a way we can stop this monster. Kid, you're supposed to be smart, right? Could we still use the emeralds to defeat him or something?
I don't know. Chaos just took all their energy. I mean, you saw them. They're gray. Now that monster is just a being of unstoppable hate. No wonder it wants to destroy the world. It was wrong, just like me.
This thought catches Miles onto something. He, just a bit ago, felt like Chaos now, only caring for destruction and taking their pain out on others. Grasping for power, only if to feel something that isn't pain. The only way he snapped out of his suffering was being reached out to. Maybe, if they can get through to Chaos, neutralize him, he could be stopped.
Knuckles, the Chaos Emeralds draw power from the heart, right?
I think so. If Sonic ever has his mind set on something, those emeralds seem attracted to him.
A strange orange girl told me chaos was power from the heart. I don't know what that means, but it seems important.
An orange girl? Then Miles is probably right. We gotta get those emeralds.
I think Chaos only took the negative energy. None of us feel that despair. I bet we could tap into some kind of positive energy.
Not a bad plan, Egg Lackey. Maybe you're good for something after all.
Looks like we got some work to do.
With the plan set, the five split off, determined to find the 7 Chaos Emeralds throughout this ruined city. Even Big helps, fishing up an emerald from some of the rushing water. All while Sonic struggles to fight against Chaos, never giving up. As the group reconvenes, the 7 emeralds together, Sonic is launched back once more, before noticing his friends. Just as he's about to say something, someone else makes their presence known. A red light shines bright, as from it, an orange echidna appears.
It's you!
Sakal!
The situation is dire. My heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now, he's filled with anger and sadness, and if it goes on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before. We must seal him in the Master Emerald again.
Miles is caught by Tikal's plea. Maybe she had a point. Maybe Tikal is right. After all, Chaos was nearly invincible now. Perhaps being sealed is what he deserved.
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it? His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
What other choice do we have? I've already watched Chaos take my people. I won't let him do the same to you.
There has to be another way.
Sonic grits his teeth at his own inability to find another resolution. After listening to Sonic's plea, Miles' mind changes quickly. Such a stray thought didn't deserve to be considered. He would make sure things were done right.
You can't give up, Sonic. Remember how you helped me? We all need to do the same for Chaos. Quell his anger and sadness. He might have taken that negative energy, but you're a beacon of positive energy.
Just as Miles finishes his speech, the citizens of Station Square begin cheering for Sonic, their voices breaking through the pain groans of perfect chaos. The hearts and souls of everyone around bring the color back into the emeralds, as they all glow with positive energy, and the energy creates an unmistakable power. Sonic is speechless at the way everyone came together, as each emerald is brought forward to him by his allies. They all know where this will go, each handing their emeralds to the Blue Blur.
Save the day like you always do, Blue.
We'll be here cheering you on.
You're lucky I'm not going Super Knuckles for this. Get out there and show that guy who's boss.
All these Lucky Charms are for you. You deserve them.
And finally, Miles steps forward, hesitant at first, but willing all the same.
Whether I like it or not, this is my world too. Now stop looking at me and tame that monster.
Sonic looks at them all, giving a thumbs up as the emeralds begin circling around him, before consuming the hedgehog in a bright light. His spikes point up, fur turns a brilliant yellow, and eyes a deep red. As Super Sonic takes the stage, powered by the hopes and heart of everyone around, this super-powered hedgehog is more than enough of a match to face against perfect chaos. Miles watches on in awe. He had been told by Eggman of Super Sonic's existence, but to see it in person was something else. Only Sonic could take this power and make it into his own like this. No wonder Eggman was so threatened by it. The perfect Chaos battle plays out the same as canon, with Sonic successfully neutralizing this threat and taming the scarred and upset beast, all because our heroes opened their hearts to Chaos. As the watery beast is reduced to a mere puddle, Super Sonic lands down, not phased a bit.
You've had enough Chaos. You can rest now. Thank you guys.
Sonic turned to his allies as the emeralds fly out of him, putting him back into his base form, drained from the fight, but happy all the same. On the other hand, Chaos wellows with shame and guilt, having his anger and sadness neutralized. But, hearing a familiar sound, Chaos looks up to see many Chow confronting him. The creatures can sense the familial bond they share. Seeing the creatures he wanted to protect all that time ago, Chaos rises, as Tikal approaches.
These Chow are what you were protecting. Despite what happened, they stayed alive for generations, and now live peacefully with humans. The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
Tikal extends her hand to her old friend, giving a sincere smile.
I've missed you for so long, my friend. We've both suffered enough. We can now rest.
Chaos takes Tikal's hand as she turns to the group.
Thank you all so much.
As she finishes her speech, both her and Chaos rise into the sky as the stormy clouds part, revealing the bright sun and blue sky, both fading into the heavens. The group watches on, glad to see the situation resolved. Miles cracks a smile, happy to see someone so hurt get a happy ending. Maybe he could feel that way one day.
Are they really gone?
With our luck, I have a feeling we'll see them again.
Sonic lets out a smile as he turns to Miles.
You sure you don't want to leave rotten a leg, man? You did pretty well today.
Yes, I know, but I haven't changed my mind. I can't leave his side. Whilst this was certainly not a bad experience, next time we meet as adversaries.
If you say so. Don't hesitate to change your mind, though. The doctor might get too lame, even for you to handle.
Noted.
Well, we've got a lot of work to do. I mean, look at this mess.
I'll go help people off the buildings. Mighty, you should start cleaning out the rubble.
Sounds like a plan. I'll help for a bit. The Master Emerald can wait a second.
Even Big helps out, using his strength to assist people.
So, Sonic, you gonna be on cleanup duty with your friends?
Huh? Miles turns around to see that Sonic had vanished. Like the wind, nothing left behind.
Hey kid, you gonna help? Or are you just gonna stand there looking stupid?
What? I should be off to find the doctor, especially after that brutal crash. But I could spare a few minutes.
Miles and Knuckles begin to walk, removing rubble and such on their way.
So, has Sonic always been like this?
What do you mean?
Like, he just does whatever he wants. And anytime he does something, it always leaves me thinking.
As long as I've known him, he just does what he does. And every time, he somehow leaves an impact. I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, he's even impacted me. That's just who he is. It's why he has Mighty and Ray following him around. I'm sure it's why he's even got you thinking.
Yes, it's something, alright.
Listen, kid, I know you're not as bad as Eggman, but as long as you're with that guy, you're not welcome on my island. If we see each other again, don't expect anything nice.
Ha! I wouldn't want it any other way. Keep a close eye on the Master Emerald. I'm sure the doctor will want it again soon enough.
I'll make sure you both have a warm welcome then.
With that, Miles takes his leave, regrouping with Eggman, who is too embarrassed to even talk about this whole situation. Eventually, as the two arrive back at the major egg base, Miles requests to be stationed back to his usual overseer position. Eggman would oblige, as the doctor would go off, working on his next plans. As time moved on, games like Sonic Advanced and Sonic Pinball Party would happen without much change, as Miles wouldn't participate, but instead continue his work, overseeing the General Radnick production, and even being promoted to oversee the construction and quality of new Eggman bases. The young fox had a lot to think about. His loyalty and respect for Eggman had started to waver, as not only did the Doctor fail to control chaos and let his ego get in the way of logic, but Sonic had left a huge mark on Miles' mind. Despite still respecting Eggman, he no longer hated the Hedgehog. How could he work for Eggman, yet not hate Sonic? It all felt like a contradiction, and this whole experience only furthered his idea of robots being the only way forward. Chaos was organic, and organics couldn't be trusted. He hated thinking these treacherous thoughts, and, in response, he buried himself in his work, and ignored everything related to Sonic for now. He even avoided contact with Eggman. He needed time to figure everything out. It would be so easy to leave if he didn't care and respect Eggman so much. After a good while of assignment after assignment, Miles would get an interesting order. Eggman directly wished for him to oversee the renovation of a new pyramid base. Restructuring a pyramid tomb, he designed a brilliant fortress within the ancient structure. And, with his spare time, he even developed the E1000 series, after the success and loyalty of the E100 robots. As the base was nearly done, Miles would get an unexpected visit, as Eggman would directly come to see the base. And after a tour, Miles was called to speak with the doctor in private.
Miles! My boy, it's been a while.
Yes, it has, Doctor. I know you were busy with Sonic for a bit.
Yes, that hedgehog won't quit getting on my tail. But I've noticed you've been very productive these past couple of months. And those E1000 robots have surpassed all expectations. Glad to know that when I'm busy, you don't slack.
I'm glad to be of service. I'm assuming you have thoughts on the base?
Yes, things are looking wonderful. You've done well. I'm sure you have more on your mind than just that, though. You're more than just my overseer now.
Well, I wanted to ask, why build this here? Not only is it in a pyramid, but we're incredibly close to the United Federation. Gun has a huge presence here. Also, I don't think we're the first ones to use this pyramid. There was some gun tech left over in some of these ruins.
All valid questions. Well, let me ask you this. Have I ever told you about my grandfather before?
And that's where we'll be leaving things for right now. Sonic Adventure has come to a close, but with Sonic Adventure 2 on the horizon, how will things change? And what's next for Miles with his wavering loyalty to Eggman and newfound respect for Sonic? Find out next time on What If Sonic. Make sure to like and subscribe for more if you want to, and as always, thanks for watching.